Hi, I'm Yappo.
And I'm Butts.
That's the password, not your name.
Now they know the password. Now they know when we record, what time, and the password. We can totally
You
be invaded now.
you already told them the password.
Did I?
Yes, last time.
How could you let me do that and then
I
not
don't
change
know.
it?
Anyway, we're here in Memphis cooling off our aching feet from all the desert. But it's time to go to the Valley of the Kings because lo and behold, all that shit we had to go get for that priest didn't work out.
Now, Yappo, how do you feel about the end of Act 2 in Diablo? Diablo 2, the good one.
I have literally never played Diablo 2, so I could not tell you.
You feel really bad about it. Let me tell you. Because you have to go to this place and get a symbol, and you have to go find the tomb with the matching symbol, right? Well, the Titan Quest guys were like, see that? That's the secret to success in an ARPG. Having many, 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 many tombs in one location, with only one of them being correct.
I feel like though it's appropriate to have many tombs here, since we are.
It is the Valley of the Kings, and they're named, and you're always going to, I think, Ramses II. I think it's always
Yeah,
Ramses.
they tell you which tomb you're going to, but of course
And it's always in
that
the same spot.
that will
But,
be our last stop.
yeah, of course, that said, there are like 16 other tombs to visit.
I think two of them are connected too, and
Yeah.
one that's like a loop.
Oh wait. I was gonna say, oh, we missed some enemies over there, but no, that was in an old session, so those would have respawned. No, that's torches. Going the wrong way.
But they're so pretty.
I know, but there's like a little group of Crowbats over here. Crowbat. Who's Crowbat? Oh, that's a Hearthstone player. I was gonna say.
Crobat is also a Pokemon's.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the four-wing evolution of Zubat and Golbat.
Oh yeah, when I played the Pokemon, the Golbat was the biggest one.
Yeah, it's
That's not entirely true. I did actually play Sun and Moon. I just forgot.
I got this. Sun and Moon's the new one, right?
Yep.
I got that one, and I really quite like it. It's got a lot of features that I thought were missing, like quest markers for when I'm an idiot and haven't played in like a week and can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yep. It doesn't have a feature that was in Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby. I think is what their names were the remake round of the Pokemon's.
Yeah.
Which is like when you go into a highway, they're like, these are the Pokemon you can find in this highway. Good luck. Which is like super helpful if you don't want to just use the internet.
Yeah, I mean, because like people have been doing that forever with like guides and stuff, and so I'm glad they're just skipping that step now. and
Yeah,
just-
like, but then it wasn't in Sun and Moon, which is too bad. But there were some other useful stuff. Unfortunately, I brought I should say my brother's 3DS. I didn't own it. I borrowed it from him. With me to school here, except it doesn't like the college internet. And without the internet and the ability to use like the global trade system, there's no way I'm gonna fucking try to finish my living decks. So that's on hold until I get back home. Because I'm a nerd who does like living dexes. Because why not?
Although we were talking about idle games, are you happy the new Pokemon has the idle options with the Pokemon Islands?
I don't really use them.
Or excuse me, Pokepelagio?
Yeah, Pokepelagio. Those are a lot of times for like making a good team, right? Like, oh man, I really gotta max out my Pokemon's defense stat or speed or you missed it. There's a plumage right here, dude.
Oh, is there?
I gotcha.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
No, one of them like attracts new Pokemons to you.
Yeah, one of
So
them
you
attracts
can,
new
like,
Pokemon, which is great. I definitely use that one. But hey, there's the Hexing you were talking about.
Oh, sweet. So now we just need a couple more. So we were looking at inventory during the break, and we have a new artifact, I think is what they're called.
Yes, I think.
Called Cinderbolt, which is basically just a lot of extra fire damage that we are one piece of Hag Skin, which we just got, and a couple pieces of Frigid Carapace away from being able to build.
Yeah, which would be, I think, our second one, so we both have one equipped.
Yeah, because you don't have one yet, and I do, because I'm the cool one.
Yeah, well, you're also the one who actually makes use of, like, damage stats. But yeah, like that's the Pokepelagio and stuff for people who are like, my Pokemon needs to have its best speed affinity, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna make it. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I just want to play. I just play with the Pokemon that I think look coolest, and I only do like PVE content. So who gives a shit if it's a good team or not? You can be.
Yeah, I use the one. There's one that like levels them up instead of necessarily like training a stat.
Yeah, you can do that one too.
And I do that, and then like pull them out and give them one more level so they evolve, and I don't have to fuck around with it.
Yeah. I was going for a living dex, which, if you're not a stupid spurgy nerd like me,
I don't even
is
know what that is. So
it is one of every live Pokemon. So like, it's not just having a Blastoise and having had at one point a Squirtle and whatever the fuck the middle one
it's
was
having them
called.
all at the same time.
It's having them all at the same time.
Or Turtle, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. And so you might do something. So because I need like everything in triplicate, I end up doing a lot of fucking grinding. So I actually get way more experience than I actually need.
Do you have your Ditto yet?
Oh yeah, I got the fuck buddy. just pimping him out all over the place. Most of the things. This is just we're just in Pokemon chat, by the way. Most of the things are easier to catch than breed, so a lot of times you don't really bother with Ditto. But there are some exceptions where it's like, oh no, this one's all of a sudden got a 0.6% chance to catch, so go get a fucking Ditto, because you're gonna need 5 of them.
Make sure you get a fucking Ditto too.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were concerned with like being good, you'd have to like get the right Ditto. Like you would have to have the right stats.
But the right Ditto would, I presume, change based on what you were trying to breed for.
I think if I remember correctly, the parents' stat affinities affect the children's stat affinities. I think.
I don't know. I never got that far into it.
Yeah, it's I don't give a shit. Like it's so beyond the amount of care for me. I just want to make a living dex and have all the Pokemons in my little PC, and that's all I want. And all arranged in order too. Like so, if you went into my PC right now, the spot 1 would be occupied by by Pokemon number 1 for that game, right? And so you'd see like 12 boxes sporadically full of Pokemon that are all meticulously placed, so that
no, that's the way to advance. Let's go back this way.
Like page 4 might be completely empty except for Pokemon number 97, which just happens to be calculated perfectly sitting in the spot Pokemon number 97 is going to eventually need.
Yeah, that's a little excessive.
Yeah, I love it. Love that shit. Like I love the collectathons.
I'm gonna say that's a step too far.
Speaking of collectathons, Ukulele comes out in like a few weeks. That's exciting.
What's that?
That is the Kickstarter kind of remake. It's Battlemark for you. The Kickstarter, not really remake, but I guess inspired by Banjo-Kazooie. It's made by Rare Guys, and they're doing an old style platforming collectathon called Ukulele.
Could be good.
It looks really good. From everything that we've seen, it looks really great, and it's coming out April 11th, something like that. So less than a month, I think.
I saw a new Kickstarter that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give money to, and it's Lego tape, basically.
Lego tape.
Yeah, like silicone, like molded. Legos.
Oh yeah, with like Lego dots on it, so you can stick next to it. Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. I was never a Lego kid. I was a K'NEX kid.
Well, those are still Legos.
I mean, yeah, they basically are. I like the K'NEX because you could make machinery with them, and they weren't erector sets. Like if it wasn't K'NEX, it would have been erector sets.
Yeah, so time to out myself as an even bigger nerd here. I actually have a Lego tattoo.
Oh my god! Tell me it's not actually Lego. It's like a Mega Block tattoo.
No, it's a minifig and a shark.
Lovely.
Oh no, I have a Lego shark and a Lego minifig tattooed on myself.
I always wanted a tattoo, like, because I think if you take the time to really like source out your tattoo artist, you can get some really amazing, cool art on you. And that's what I always wanted. It was always about the art, right? And yeah, I'd never know what to put on me because you always hear people getting made fun of for like, oh, I play the guitar, which I do. I played guitar for like years and years, and I got a guitar tattooed on me, and everyone's like, idiot, you know? 'Cause, oh, that's original, and I'm like, I just want a cool guitar on me. Like, don't judge me.
Ultimately, it really doesn't matter what the fuck everybody else thinks.
Yeah, because that's the thing
true.
too. Like, I think if you took the time and went to like a really great artist and they tattooed a shitty guitar on you, people would be like, "That's a cool guitar." I'd be like, "I know, look at that thing."
I'm actually surprised, and I assume most people probably wouldn't tell you to your face if they thought your tattoo was awful, since you know it's on there permanently. But
Yeah, right.
most people seem to like it. I know I got a lot of weird looks because I went to the Boy Scout. The Boy Scouts own an island in Florida
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
that they use for scuba diving and stuff like that. And I went out there, and apparently all the people that do the scuba diving, my Lego's a scuba diver guy, so all the people that do scuba diving out there have generally done it like once before, or like just finished their certification.
Mm-hmm.
And so I showed up with a scuba tattoo, and they're like, what? I don't know if you're in the right spot here.
Did you do the scuba? Are you a scuba?
I am one of them scubas.
I am a snorkel. I done the snorkels. But that's like baby scuba.
It's baby scuba.
Yeah, like like scuba's like way underneath, and I'm like, nah, man, just like, give me one of the shallow reef fucks. I'm good.
One of my favorite dives is actually like 100 feet underwater.
Yeah, that's still a little too deep for this snorkel. I take that back. That's not true. I've dove down 30, 40, 50, 60 feet while snorkeling and stayed down there for like a minute before coming back up, but it's not the same.
I'd be hard pressed to make it down to 60 feet.
I am really bad at estimating footage in terms of underwater because it's not like I've ever like measured. So I'm sure I am misrepresenting how far down I went.
I bet you didn't make it 60 feet.
I bet I didn't. But it was I should say it was deeper than I'd ever go in like an Olympic swimming pool, which top out at like 12 by like a factor of like maybe 3, so maybe like 30 or 40 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally see somebody making it 30 feet down if you get a good kick. I mean, the professional freedivers make it like stupid far.
Yeah, right. But they're also swimming straight down. I'm just kind of like angling down because I saw a cool fish.
Yeah. I just about high-fived a turtle with my dive partner when I did the 100-foot dive, because apparently they love the love the wreck that we dove. They just like hanging out everywhere.
Nice. Is there another way to get up there? I want to go kill all those doggos up there.
I think we have to go back around.
Yeah, I think so.
I jumped the gun here.
Everything just melts. It's so satisfying now.
Yeah, like I barely have a chance to click things because it's too busy getting destroyed by.
Well, everything, pets. Right? Your pets, my pets. It's and the turrets, the traps. It's just they just go, and better keep up. I'll have to watch one of the videos from your perspective, because for me it's impossible. I just see things run in, including you, and things die, and it's really hard for me to tell whether it's my pets doing it or you. But if I watched like your video, it would be like you just constantly trying to click things and never being able to.
That's pretty much what's happening. Like I get one good click in, and then like I don't know how long it's been since I've actually been able to use my triple click skill.
Oh yeah. Hey, well you can stick out of it, put points to the turrets.
I'm seriously considering it. Like as bad as that sounds, because it's supposed to be like one of the big things. Because both Rogue and Dream have basically the same skill, and I can't use it.
I mean, it's one of those things where like, if we're just riding that power curve where right now pets are amazing, then and we ever like hit the wall where pets all of a sudden fall off again, you can just respec back into pokey skills and carry me.
That's true. What's over here?
This is my pet. My pet is amazing. Isn't that like Travis, like some magician flash video? It's something. Look at my something. It is amazing. Is it a cow?
Is that the narwhals?
No, it's.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff over here.
Yeah, I'm killing a gajillion things too. Well, I'm standing still while my pets kill a gajillion things.
This is a lot harder when I don't have the dogs to aggro for me.
Yeah. Also, their buff affects you too. So you get.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, so you get like a big cool damage buff when they make yell.
When they make yell.
Yeah. This one, but my least favorite fact about myself is I too much internet words have made their way into my vernacular. I hate it, but I do it all the time.
I try and only do it on purpose and really sarcastically, so every time I do it, like, people don't take me seriously, and I can kind of prevent myself from it just sneaking into casual conversation.
Every now and then I find myself referring to like, oh yeah, do the thing. It's like, no, don't talk like that. That's how the internet talks. Don't be the internet. Oh, who's this?
Mindraker.
Mindraker.
Very fast.
Looks more like Dead. Ha.
Deadraker.
Deadraker. Mine better. Leggings.
Anything good here?
Nothing.
Not really.
Actually, let me check. What's my bad gear? My bad gear is my body armor, and my booties, and everything, and my shield. So I gotta keep an eye out for shields, body armor, and booties. Probably shouldn't call them booties. I'm a grown ass man, but whatever.
I actually didn't have to put booties on today. I was very excited.
Did you just not even leave the house?
No, I work in a hospital,
Oh, okay.
so we have actual factual booties.
Yeah, booties, right? Yeah.
Shoe covering booties.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
most days, I end up having to put them on.
I'm a biochemist, or I should say, I'm in school for biochemistry. So I'm about 6 months away from being a biochemist. Leave me alone. And so for me, it's goggles. I fucking hate my goggles. Because I wear glasses and I'm blind without them, and my contacts are really old and bad and uncomfortable. So it's like a choice between I can either burn my eyeballs out of my head with chemicals, which don't do that, or I can put my goggles on and suffer through my terrible contacts.
So for one of my chemistry classes, we had to have just impact safety glasses, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And so my dad had an old pair of gargoyles, which were like 80s Italian sunglasses that he gave me for whatever reason.
Perfect.
And I found actual safety lenses that fit in them, so I had 80s sunglasses that I wore with clear lenses that I wore for my chemistry lab.
Nice. Yeah, I bought a pair of goggles through the school. But if I could have done it again, I would have gone off on the internet to buy goggles specifically designed to fit over glasses.
Yeah, I mean, the ones you buy from school are always the like $5.
No, they were okay. They're a nice pair of goggles. I've had them for 3 years now, and they're solid. It's just I have a big fat head and glasses, so. I'm just a big dude.
Yeah, I like how apparently it's been destroying everything except the Temple of Seti, where it's just like, nah, you guys are cool.
I was not aware that there was like a Seti. I thought it was just Set. Maybe that's a different one. Isn't Set the bad god? Like the meanie?
Depends on how you qualify bad god, but
Mean. He killed people. He killed other gods, if I remember right.
Almost all the gods kill people.
No, the Egyptians. So in Egyptians things, specifically, there was one god who killed another god, and I think Isis got really mad, cut him up into lots of little bits, and hid the bits throughout the world.
I can't remember.
And,
I used to be all into this sort of thing, and it's gone.
Yeah, and hid all the little bits around the world, and that was, I want to say the chopped up one was Set, I think.
I like they accidentally put the sand effect on the ramp there.
Oh yeah, nice.
So we're leaving footprints in this random stone ramp.
Oh god. I'd make a Wheel of Time reference, but you wouldn't get it, and then it would out me as the person who likes the Wheel of Time.
Well, I think we're already past that point, so you might as well just go all in.
Wheel of Time is really good. Okay, okay. I will admit. So this is probably gonna start a discussion too, because this tends to be rather polarizing. Look, okay, the guy badly needs an editor. Badly. Holy shit, are these books over fucking written? But if you can get over that, they're really good. Shut up, they're good. Fuck you.
If you can get over the fact that they're almost impossible to read.
No, I wouldn't say they're impossible to read.
Because English is hard.
Even the stuff that's there is good. It's just too much of it. It's just he spends there's one particular book that's 700. Okay, it's a series of 14 or 15 books, and each one is 700, 800 pages. It's too goddamn long. Oh, that's torches the wrong way.
That's too much.
It's too much. It's too much, period. But, that said, big but, what's there is really good, with a few exceptions. There's definitely exceptions, guys. I don't want to say there isn't. But generally, it's good. It's too much, and they spend too much time talking about some dumb shit you don't care about. But the parts that aren't that are really good. And I'm really down with the whole story as a whole. And he's got too many damn characters, too, but, that comes with having too much damn writing.
So what are these books about, anyway?
They're fantasy books. They're, long story short, the very first book was clearly this guy's, Lord of the Rings fan fiction. It is basically note for note of the Fellowship of the Ring. It's really, really not subtle about it either. But after that book, it kind of devolves into its own story, and I think he probably had an idea I think he probably had the formation of this own story before he finished the first book and didn't like realize how much of a fucking ripoff he was. But after that, it's all about, you know, basically Sauron doing bad stuff and trying to stop him, more or less. The thing that makes it really good for me is the characterization on all the guys is really, really strong. There's a cast of like 57 major characters, depending on how you define major. Which again, too damn many. But you care about them. Like, you care about all of them. Like, even the stupid shitty ones you kind of care about. And yeah. Although I hadn't read them all back to back. I read most of them in like high school, and then I stopped because there was no more of them. They had not finished coming out. And then I read a couple more, and then I went back, and then he finished the series. But I didn't. But at that point, it had been like 4 years since I'd read any, so I didn't want to read the last ones because I could barely remember what happened in the other ones.
I would just like to know, did you see how fast those dogs took down the trap?
Yeah, it's great. Gotta wait for them to get to it. And then gone.
It was like one bite.
Mechanical parts. Grab that. That's
Mechanical parts is really good, but we can't use it.
It's the best one. No, it's the body armor one, right?
No, but it's the total speed.
Oh, right, yeah. We can't use it. Well, technically we have two now, so we could each take one. Theoretically.
Each take a chunk.
Actually, and that is one thing I will not mind doing. We were talking about, I think it was in that last video at this point, we were talking about using like Titan Calc or whatever to do stuff. I would not mind multiplying those drops, like the Wadgets of Horus and stuff. I would not mind fixing those, because those are kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing we did on the break, was the agent puts a relic on his armor.
Yeah.
It gives him just lots of extra armor.
Yep, defense.
Basically all it does is lots of extra armor.
Yeah, like, there is a Act 4 thing called the Crystal of Erebus, which I don't know where Erebus is, but hopefully I didn't spoil what Act 4 is for someone who does know what Erebus is. Sorry. But there's a Crystal of Erebus, and one of the bonuses you can get for a full one is +1 to all skills, which is amazing. But you only get that on 10% of the times you put it together, right? And in addition to only getting it on 10% of the time that you put them together, you only get like 4 of these crystals per freaking difficulty, because they only drop from a very specific thing, and you only kill that thing fucking once. So you have 10% of the time to get a good thing, and every other time you get garbage. And there's so much grinding involved if you want to like legit get those. So I'm totally okay with cheating for those. Also, I forgot there was a quest down here.
Mm-hmm. That's why we came over here.
We're just coming in because it was dark.
We gotta go turn it back in at some point, but
oh
we'll
yeah,
do that later.
Yep. Oh, good. I'm about within a bar of you now. Are you? You must be just about to level, right?
Yeah, I have like half a bar until I level.
Okay, so you're only about a bar ahead of me now.
Gouda.
Did you grab movement speed?
No.
Nope.
Not that I know.
Nope,
of.
you didn't. It just.
Hold on. I gotta try. Nope.
Rip.
If you have a bow, you can actually shoot some of those guys from here. But I don't have enough dexterity to do that.
But yeah, so when the Crystal of Erebus is dropped, I will be totally down with using a trainer to multiply them and set them to the right bonus. So that
I think TQ Vault was the big one back in the day.
You can probably hear that, can't you?
Yes, I can. Look
All
at
right,
Mr.
well,
Big Important.
I can't hang up because it's my dad, so I'm just gonna mute it.
Oh man, Agent shunning us for his father of all people.
Well,
Who
okay,
needs
no.
family
That
when you have
that
video game?
ringtone was the iPad. Ooh, trying to mastery. That ringtone was the iPad, which is not mine. It is an old cracked iPad that I borrowed from my mom because I like playing stupid idle games on it. And so it's still on her account, so I can't hang up when people call her because it will hang up on her iPad too. You know what I mean?
That seems like an oversight on Apple's part.
Yeah, well, I could hook it up to my own, but at this point, because I forgot to hook it up to my own right when I got it, If I hook it up to my own now, I'll lose a bunch of like data on like games I play and shit. So I don't want to.
Can you not do hard backups on them?
I don't really know. I don't really mess with Apple stuff. God damn it.
You're a popular person today, apparently. The Place of Truth. I love how ridiculous the names are in this game. As far as the like non-historical ones, because clearly there's plenty of historical ones as well.
Yeah, right. Maybe this is the place of truth. How do you know?
I looked at a map of Egypt recently. I didn't see a Place of Truth. I should probably have stuck together better.
That's okay. I was killing stuff too.
Instead of getting gangbanged over here by bad doggos.
Okay, there's one over there who's soloing like 5 people, and they're all dead.
I helped him out a little.
Yeah, you did. You threw trap at it. It was great.
I think my favorite thing with the Confuse is it always targets the really huge guys that are like sprinting up to me. And so they'll sprint up to me and then get confused and then just like slowly wander off.
Yeah, so I did upgrade my white. So he's got his aura on now, which is great.
Well, you know, white makes right.
Actually, it's a legend on white. Whites are blitzers for necromantic teams and undead. But let's be honest, necromantic teams is the good undead team.
Yeah, I mean, just because werewolves are so
Yeah, and like, yeah, necromantic is just better. Because honestly, if I was gonna play undead, like not necromantic, I just play Khemri. It's like, yeah, they're bad, but Khemri are fun.
Khemri are the all-in on the like badness, though.
Khemri, yeah, I like Khemri. I actually have a Khemri team that is like, I don't know, like 14-3-0, so like never lost a game, tied a few. No, I take it back. They lost 1 versus Skaven.
Kiss fuck Skaven.
Skaven. But other than that one game, they are actually undefeated. At worst, they just tie a bunch. And most of the games they've won because they have a plus agility throw raw and a plus agility blitzer, and it's great.
It's no Amonton Staten.
No, it's not, but he is pretty good. But that was in Legendary Edition or Chaos Edition, one of them. So you're gone. They're dead, basically. At least if it's in Fumble, I can tell myself that maybe one day I'll play another Fumble game.
Well, and you can, go to like dead players' profiles and stuff and be like, back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. I can still pull it up, and I do still sometimes pull it up and look at that Minotaur because my god.
Is that your plus strength tentacles one?
Stand firm. Because okay, so get this: if you were on him, you had negative 3 DB because he was 7 strength, and because he had stand firm, the only air quotes way to succeed at negative 3 DB was to get pow pow pow. Because like normally, a negative 2 DB or whatever, and you get a push, that's fine. You've effectively gotten out of that, especially the tentacles. You've escaped tentacles, right? But not when they're stand firm. God, he was an asshole.
It would have been more funny to have sidestep, so he's just like, oh, you tried to push me? Guess what? I'm next to 2 of you now.
Well, no, I would just grab to push everyone into him. So he'd already
Oh, yeah.
have like 5 or 6 dudes on him. My favorite though, is, of course, you remember how tentacles work. People don't know tentacles. The greater the strength disparity, the harder it was to escape, right? Oh god damn it. It's my grandmother. She's calling my mother repeatedly. I'm not gonna mute myself. I'm in the middle of Blood Bowl story. And it's a strength check. So 7 strength is crazy big, like bigger than like fucking anything. Like the
average guy is 3.
The average guy is 3. 7 is fucking crazy. And the lowest you can get is 1. And there's only 1 unit in the game that has 1 by default, which is Snotlings. So if my Minotaur had a Snotling touching him, the Snotling had to roll an 11 plus to escape on 2 dice, which is like a 1 in 12 chance. He could spend the entire, like a single Snotling could spend the entire game attempting to dodge to dodge away from the Minotaur and not succeed.
By the way, we are now officially in the Valley of the Kings.
Yeah, we are. Here we go. Here's this merchant to dump off all your shit on.
Pleased to meet.
Yeah, this is the like last hurrah before you go in. So
Yeah, we are firmly at the end of Act 2. We are closing in on it. There's the Valley of Kings, and then the fight inside of it. Ooh, look what I just found.
what's he have?
+1 in all skills and nature mastery amulet.
Nice.
I think I need +2 to get bigger to get permanent 3 doggos.
I thought it was 3, but it might be 2.
I think it's just 2.
It might be 2.
And so because I need 2, I'm just gonna hold on to this for now and keep my pet damage amulet.
Well,
on.
yeah, and I mean, worst case scenario, you put it on to summon your dogs and then take it back off.
Yeah, that too.
All right, well, which way are we going first?
You know what? I have no idea where Ramsey's second tomb is. I'm pretty sure.
It's
It's
kind of
yeah.
it's up here in the middle. I usually go right first, but I skip over his tomb.
Okay, we'll just go over this way. We'll go to all of them eventually.
How we doing? We've only been running like 30 minutes here.
Ooh, another Shrine of Mastery. Quick, put the amulet on. Summon out some things.
Okay, this is Tomb of Amenhotep.
Amenhotep, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I still didn't get that out correctly.
It's fine. Well, Amenhotep or something, I believe, is a different one. This is Amenhotep or whatever. Oh my sweet Jesus! I'm just turning it off. Oh my God!
But what about the clicker games?
Nana, she doesn't want to talk to you right now. Go away. That's actually a thing with my grandmother. Sometimes my mom doesn't want to talk to her because my grandmother wants to talk all the time, and mom's like, nah, bitch, get your own life. And she doesn't get the hint. She thinks that if you didn't answer, it must be because you just didn't hear it. So she'll call back every 30 seconds forever. Oh my gosh, I'm in the middle of my video games for the internet.
I like these random pot rooms.
Oh my God, look at all the buffs we have on right now. Jesus. Oh, it's great.
The 5 of them or whatever?
Yeah, it's super cool. I gotta keep this over here. Yeah, and you get another one too when the dogs howl.
I think I leveled up and forgot to actually put skill points in, but I will go do that shortly.
I need
I will double check.
4 more levels. No, I'm sorry, 3 more levels. In 3 levels, I will get my last summon, which is the biggest summon, and possibly the best summon, but it's a temporary one. So he's the kind of summon that you would summon out just for like one fight, and then he goes away, and then you summon him out for the next fight.
Well, I've maxed out my dream tree.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Ooh, I found.
Traps or eyeball? Which should I make better?
I found an epic item that maybe you. It's kind of a hunter item.
Okay.
So maybe you can do it. I don't know if I don't have the dex to equip it.
I might not either. Let's take a look. Oh no, I can totally equip it. Oh yeah, that's going on. That's way better than my. Oh, it's got movement speed though.
Is it a lot of movement speed?
It's 6%.
Nah, it's fine. 6% is not very much.
Actually, I have better armor right now, and it gives me a lot more health regen, so I'm not actually going to equip that. As tempting as it is, just because it's a blue.
Nice.
My crocodile shirt here is still doing me better.
Yeah, it was kind of specific for hunters. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I was doing hunting, that'd probably be great, because it's, like, +4 skills in hunting or something like that.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah, I don't know what you should take right now.
I guess I never decided. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. I decided I would up the Mastermind, which is the pet aura.
Yeah. I would probably
Good.
up that until you stop getting increasing good returns. Like, because the first point was 5%.
And every subsequent point is 5%.
Right, so eventually that might drop off. And, like, with the first time it says, like, 4 or drops to, like, 3 or something, you might say, nah.
I'm pretty sure every level is 5% forever.
It might be. Most skills don't work like that, but that one could. Some do, definitely.
I think since it's like a pet bonus skill thing, we'll do that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I have so many things I want to level up, but I have so much. But there's so many points in a given day, man.
Yeah, I mean we're getting. Actually, we only have a few more levels to go.
Oh right, yeah.
We,
I was like, well, where do we go from here? Oh right, we're in a fake tomb.
Until we get to the point where we are putting all of our skill points in actual skills.
Yeah, you'll get there before me by a level, I think. I want to say 7 levels to go, and I think you only have 6.
I have 5, I think.
Yeah.
Or no, I guess it would. I don't know. 5 or 6.
Experience. I'm at 3 and like a quarter bars.
I am at like 3.5.
Okay, this will probably be the last experience shrine I need then. we'll go back to sharing them.
Oh, I'm glad you caught up finally.
And then you come in next time and like, yeah, I just ground out like 3 levels on my own. I hope you don't mind.
It's just off camera. We both show up like level 40.
Yeah, we're both like, whoa, hey, you know.
This is totally the level we left at. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think when I max out my things, I'll go ahead and I'll post in the thread what my tree actually looks like. To keep people updated. Some people probably care a little bit about that. I think at this point, most people who are still listening to us are only listening to us because we're basically just a fucking podcast with a video game playing.
Yeah, I want to say even though this has torches, this isn't the official way to go.
No, this is amen. I give up. Fuck it. Egyptian words. I can't do it.
Amenmezes.
Amenmezes. Yeah, sure.
Maybe we'll go with that.
See Amenmezes.
I need to level up my traps
There,
too.
O'Neill. Of course, hey, Agent, how do you spend most of the combats at this point? Mostly I'm opening treasure chests and messing with my
chests.
inventory. Running around, open chests, equip things in my inventory. Ooh, I'll grab that. Actually,
So we probably should have had you, or probably should have switched video to you, so you can just be like, so here's the game. I'm not actually playing. I'm just letting the game play itself while I
yeah.
sit here.
I told you I like idle games.
I feel like you're taking this to an extreme.
Man, I love pet builds. They're just the greatest. They're so chill. They're so laid back. You just watch a movie. Speaking of movies, I watched, because it was on Netflix and I have a sick fascination with really terrible movies, I watched Sausage Party.
How was it?
Terrible.
Was it?
Yeah, that's the food one, where like,
Yeah.
you get the grocery store food.
The entire thing is like one giant sexual innuendo.
Yes, it's really fucking bad. Of course, this is the, I don't remember his name, this is the Family Guy guy.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. And, he
Not
just...
Seth Rogen. Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, it's, Seth Rogen's an actor in other shitty comedies, I think. It's mostly just a big sex innuendo, which I mean is kind of fine. Like that's not even like what makes it bad. What makes it like bad is there are very very few jokes. Like it's a comedy that's full of jokes. No, it's mostly just full of people swearing, and like I guess that's funny. Like if you're 5, it's just weird. There were a few legitimately good jokes. I probably laughed maybe 4 or 5 times. The rest of the time I was just dumbfounded that the movie got made.
Oh Lord, there's a hero over there.
Is there? Dogs will get him. Oh wait, this is his tomb.
Oh, that's why.
It's an enemy.
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
The clownfish guy.
Yeah.
Just go with that.
Oh no, doggo down. I can't resummon it because I don't have 3 dogs anymore. What is this actual dodging I have to do? This is terrible.
Oh, these things all hit really hard.
Yeah, and we have to kill all of them twice, because as you can see now we're facing a bunch of fire dudes.
Oh, nope, I'm dead.
Okay, hold on, I'll back out.
I just got to watch my corpse explode in slow-mo, because the game just lagged out with
I
all the
summoned
fire.
a portal back in the hallway, so you should be safe.
I don't know why I just dropped a portal. I'm standing literally next to the Valley of the Kings portal.
I've lost doggos. He's just a big asshole. He's only half dead.
Because we keep attacking all of the minions. I'm gonna go ahead and go kill
Yeah,
this
kill this
obelisk
guy.
here.
That'd be great. Because once the minions go down, he'll be a chump, but he's taking out my pets real effectively. God, I do no damage. I shouldn't even try.
Oh god, I got aggro. That's not what I wanted at all.
Alright, there's another one down. Oh my god, the dogs do like... the dogs literally do like maybe 10 times the damage of one of my swings.
Apparently somebody's got a stun, too.
It's okay, we're chewing through it now. Oh, that's right, I don't have 3 dogs anymore. Ah, we did it. Jesus
Finally
Christ.
Finally ran out of mana.
Letter. Oh, we got another letter to mummy.
You want me to read it?
I think it's the same one.
Is it?
You can look at it.
It better not be. I think it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Rip fun.
Has the episode with Leonard Mummy drawn up yet?
I believe it has. Maybe it hasn't. I can't remember which video is which.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Well, that guy was
Honestly.
tougher than I expected.
Yeah, that was not a pleasant fight.
I didn't die, which means I might be winning now.
I am at the bar just under the 6.
I'm in that same bar, so you might be a little bit further ahead or less ahead than me. It's hard to say.
I'm just about under this, like even with the left edge of the 6.
Okay, yeah, you're like a fourth of a bar ahead of me or something. So a dying there and me gaining experience when you were dead from my pets killing whatever they could, that apparently was worth about 3/4 of a bar.
There's a lot of nasty stuff in there. It does not surprise me if it leveled quick. If you level quick.
Yeah, because anything I did manage to take down would have given me quite a bit. Tomb of Mempata? Marin.
I do like
Pata.
that they all of a sudden are like, oh hey, torches for not main areas,
Yeah, only in here, though.
just to throw you for this one act.
Goddamn good tea.
Did we ever establish what kind of tea you're drinking this time besides fancy stuff that you buy? Fancy
I
English
can
tea?
look it up. It's on the box. It's probably just like regular old like black tea or something, but it's just really good quality stuff.
I've been drinking a lot of Twinings lately.
There's like a specialty store back home called Tivana, which is probably a chain. I don't know. I only know about the one.
It's a chain owned by Starbucks.
Is it? Yeah, that doesn't
Yes.
surprise me because it's crazy over expensive. But God, their tea's good.
It's pretty solid.
It's
Some of them are more
Yeah.
so than others.
Yeah, it's a lot of herbs and fruit teas and stuff, which I like a lot.
There a couple of their greens are really good if you like green teas that taste like you're drinking a cup of lawn clippings, which you do.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what kind of tea this is.
But no, I did fun tea fact while we're here. Twinings, the London tea company, has the world's oldest corporate logo, still in use today.
Interesting.
So, if you ever need any tea facts to impress your friends and influence people,
So
there you go.
So here's where my brain went. If it's that old, it's probably from the 1800s at least because it's England. Oh, hey look,
Oh, arcane formula.
Soul Shiver sounds like me.
Let's look and see what Soul Shiver does. Physical damage, vitality damage, life leads, vitality damage, 9% of attack damage converted to health. It's basically the sword I'm using in an arcane formula.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, you'd probably be better off with the... I don't know. We'll look into it. I think we have everything we need to make it, actually.
We'll make a couple. And like I said, we'll be using cheating methods to get plenty of the little things because trust me, you don't want to watch us do that. It's garbage.
They probably would rather just watch us suffer.
They probably would. People are terrible.
I mean, in all honesty.
Looting. Grabbing all the good shit while Yap was busy.
Why is everything attacking me?
'Cause you
Why
went-
is there poison everywhere?
Because you went in the room first, man. I've learned not to do that ever.
Yeah, it's because I ran up to go kill the obelisk, and everything that was back here was like, oh hey, let's attack him.
Sounds fair.
Oh look, more obelisks.
Yeah, obelisks just like wreck me. Like it's so hard for my pets to do anything like meaningful when they're just trying to kill these constant generators.
Yeah, because have we figured out if there's a pet attack button?
Why don't I look right now while you're looting the room that I've already kind of looted?
There's a majestic chest back here. Ooh, there's another arcane formula, Amber Flask, which I think we already have. I'm not entirely sure.
I can select all pets. If I F7 to select all pets, can I make them do things? Oh, I can. Okay. Let me do this then. Options, key binding. Select all pets to tilde. There. Now, if I hit tilde, I can make them run around. Look at that. Woo!
I'm just getting a smorgasbord of yellows here, see if any of them are good. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, wait, no, I have a good shield. It's a fancy blue. I think we're done in here, aren't we?
Yep.
Did I ever level up? Yes, okay. I forgot. There's too many things going on. Too many times I'm dying.
Yeah, your eyeball's dead, too.
Oh, yes, thank you. He's back. We've been going about 45 minutes. You want to try and find another tomb and see if we can clear it out?
Yeah,
real
let's
quick?
get through one or more tombs, because again, there's like 8 in this area. It's super big.
I do like that it's like, this is clearly the end, but it's not just like a straight shot.
Yeah, once we get to this tomb, we're still going to have to go back to town and go out that other door you may have noticed.
Yeah, I ran over and went to it. I didn't say anything about it while I was over there, but there's a door that says locked by quest, and that's the...
Yeah. And that's where the actual end of act is.
It's Ramses.
That's where we're supposed to go. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. There is a Ramses the Second. I believe it's Ramses the First that we're supposed to go into, though.
I thought it was Ramses the Second.
No, I looked at the quest log. The main quest log specifically says the tomb is of Ramses.
All that we tried to accomplish
Yep.
has been in vain.
Oh, it does.
Clear to me.
And it also says it's the last site in the Valley of the Kings.
Yep.
Yeah, by the way, we can go through and replay any of the dialogue from any of the quests, so if there's any that I missed that people are really concerned about seeing, I can just do that.
I don't think you're going to have any takers on that one.
Probably not. Some of them are kind of cool. I like the oracles.
If they're better than Diablo 3. Man, I actually have a friend who used to work at Blizzard as a World of Warcraft DM, and he commiserates with me over D3 sometimes. It's like, man, I don't blame you, but you were working for them. Ugh, it's terrible. I hate it so much.
Only people I knew like that was a couple guys who worked for NCSoft, which is like City of Heroes and
NCSoft. Oh yeah, City of Heroes. I was
all
gonna
that sort
say.
of thing.
The very first thing I thought of when I heard NCSoft was Gunbound, but I don't think that was them. That was someone else.
Gunbound. Why does that name sound so familiar?
You used to ride around like tanks and shoot at things, like it was like we like 3v3, and you'd get in a tank and you'd hold the space bar to make power, select an action.
Oh, okay, yeah, I played the crap out of that game.
Yeah, Gunbound was great. It's oh my god. So I went back to play Gunbound like maybe 4 or 5 years after I had kind of stopped playing Gunbound. Oh my god, did they ruin it? Oh my lord.
What happened to it?
Completely pay to win. Like
when I was playing it, I remember it being pretty heavily pay to win.
When I was playing it, it wasn't pay to win at all. Like in the slightest. Like there was no pay to win at all. And then it was like crazy shit. Like you would buy like these costumes that would increase your stats. And you're right, but when I played, you could get all of those costumes without that, and none of the stat increases were like so huge, right? The very first, I went to go back to play a match after like 4 or 5 years, and I made a new account, so I was like Baby Chicken. And I was up against someone who was also like Baby Chicken, who so MMR wise, the lowest of the lowest of the low. I shot and I did like 200 damage to them with a direct hit, right? Then they shot at me and did 200, and they shot me. They got a direct hit. They did 1,500 damage. Their one shot was worth 7 of mine. It was just like, Jesus Christ.
I remember I always played the frog with the little sticky rolly.
Yeah,
explosive.
yeah. The frog actually came out like shortly before I quit the game.
And so I would like just dig people into a hole and then make them fall. That was always my strategy.
I was a super pro as shit. Is this a sword? I have no idea if that's probably an axe.
Oh, lovely! There's a thing.
It's kind of cool.
trapped
It's
over
kind of
there.
cool anyway. You take a look at it.
The
Thresher.
Oh, Thresher.
Yeah.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, like I was the only one who played the little lightning bot, because the lightning bot did less damage than other bots, like less raw damage.
That's the one where like it hit and it had like 5 little lightning bolts that.
Kind of. That's the one where you would hit the ground and then lightning would strike. That
Holy
spot.
crap! plus 5% to all of your stats.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? But I think it's probably an axe. It's probably no good for your thing.
Yeah, I can't use my super clicks with it.
Yeah, but you'd hit the ground and then lightning would strike a spot. Which here's the two tombs that are connected. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think we're coming
Yeah.
out another tomb. There we go. But it did less damage than other ones. But the benefit was that you could make some really crazy shots because you could like hit someone who's directly above you just by shooting the ground at your feet, right? Because the lightning would strike from the ceiling. And it was pretty good. There was some pretty cool. It was a finesse robot basically. There was a lot of really cool shit you could do by thinking outside the box in the way you shot, which is why I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that game now.
Yeah, Gunbound was pretty
Apparently
great.
it's shit.
I'm surprised they haven't made. I'm surprised they've never made like another one of those kind of games, right? Because that was really fun. Like set your little. It was very skill based. He has more mechanical parts.
Where are they?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it was very skill based, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I imagine it would not cost very much to develop something like that, and yet we've never really seen another one. Like, you know, I mean, you'd almost guarantee it to be like a pay to win sort of thing, because that's what you would do. It would take a lot of developer restraint to avoid that, but still, no one's even tried.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking relatively low development, but how do you get people to play it?
People played the shit out of Gunbound. Gunbound was really popular.
For a while, but I mean, games have evolved quite a bit since then.
I mean, yeah, but I think it would still do fine. Like, there's all sorts of. I mean, because so the audience would not be me and you, right? The audience would be like 15-year-olds who like free shit, right?
Yeah, I was probably 16 or 17 when I played.
Exactly, right? So you're shooting for that, you know, teenager with no disposable income sort of audience who don't mind playing like really simple games as long as they're free, and then you just institute like a really horrible pay-to-win, you know, money scenario, and that's how you make your money. But no one's even tried. It's weird. Like hell, Maple Story is still going on. No one's made
How?
Gunbound.
How is that still a thing?
And there's other Maple Story likes too, right? And some of them aren't even like not terrible. I mean, they're all terrible, but like they've at least interested free, shitty, you know, nearly Flash-based MMOs that are not terrible.
I am pretty sure that's not entirely possible, but
Hey, Dofu was amazing. Oh no, not trying to master it before the video ends.
Dofu, I feel like, is what you call someone who's an idiot. It's the name of the game.
It's called. I always thought. I think it's spelt Doofus, Dofus, but it's super French, so it might be Dofu.
We just need one more rigid carapace.
And Dofu is like is back when I played it. It's changed quite a bit. It was like an MMO Final Fantasy Tactics, right? So you controlled only one unit, and the combat worked kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. But if you play with multiple people, you'd all be controlling your one little unit.
We hit an hour, or we're hitting 55 minutes right now. 55.
I think
somewhere
just inside Ramsey's tomb is a save point.
there. That would make sense.
So let's just finish up these last couple, because I looked at the map. There's only like one or two more.
Yeah, we'll just run a little long on this one.
People don't care. They'll watch it or they won't watch it. Whatever.
Someone's gonna fire it up and be like, "Nope, it's more than an hour. I'm done. Never coming back to this LP."
For things like this, like this is LP talk now, guys. So get eyesight into content creators right here.
I was gonna say this is how the sausage is made.
Yeah. People don't mind long videos if it's not the kind of video they watch. Like this is not the sort of video people are going to be like wrapped watching and oh my god they're paying attention to every little hit, right? Like no, this is on the background while some guy dicks around making freaking fishing and WoW, right? And those people for that purpose, they don't care if it's a 2-hour long video. What do they care? You know?
Just less time YouTube spends cycling between the next video.
Yeah, so it's whatever. It's a little bit different for things like La Mulana, because La Mulana is more like, you know, people are actively watching it, because it's more like involved, I guess you could say. Speaking of, I'm still waiting on La Mulana too. Oh. It was supposed to come out this year, but it got pushed back. Or actually, last year, but it got pushed back. It's gonna come out eventually, though, and I'll be doing an LP of it as soon as I can beat it. So, like a year after release or something.
As soon as you can find a walkthrough.
Pretty much. I am not afraid to say that Lemon is too hard for me.
Some of those puzzles are just so obtuse that...
That's the thing, though. I love the game because I think while every goddamn one of the puzzles was, like, difficult and you had to think and stuff, all of them the whole purpose of that LP was pointing out, like, how you got to these solutions. And I think if you knew how to find the solutions, it was fair. You're like, okay, yeah, I can see how that works. It's not like some of the early Sierra, pixel hunting games where you're like, ugh, it just makes no sense, right? You're like, no, everything was a logical series of steps. It's just, it was tough logic sometimes.
Yeah, I'm still thinking that game is just a little ridiculous.
Because you slept through the explanations.
That's because they were that boring. What can I say?
I put in fancy page-turning frickin' edits, man. What do you want from me?
You figured out the other command in AviScript.
No, I actually owned Premiere for that one.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Broke out the real fancy stuff.
Yeah, I like Premiere a lot, and it's only like $10-15 a month or something like that. It's super cheap.
Oh yeah, that's right. Adobe has everyone subscribing to all of their software now instead of just buying
I mean, you can do both. You can like pay $400 or $500, or you can just pay like $10 every month. Which
That's why you get the student discount and get it for like $50.
Man, if there's a student discount, I should look it up. Because I would be all over that.
I know for a while, the school I was going to, you could get Adobe for like, I think it was actually like $100 for like, that was CS4, I want to say.
Yeah, like if I could get Premiere, if I could get a discount on Premiere with a student discount, I would be all over it. I would buy that right up.
But then you could get Word for like, I think you got like Office Suite for free, and you could get a full copy of Windows for like $10.
Yeah, I have all the Windows stuff. I have Office and Excel and Word and all that jazz. It's really just like the movie editing stuff that I don't really have a great tool for. I have a great tool for picture editing, I have a great tool for GIFs and all that jazz, but...
What do you use for picture editing?
Paint.net. Which is free. Doesn't cost anything, but it's a very very full-bodied program. It's really nice. It probably can't do like really crazy shit, but it does things like support layers and transparency, which is like, well, I really need it for.
I thought you meant like editing of like camera photos. I was like, oh yeah, I've got Lightroom, which is a very different program.
Oh, it'll do that too. I just don't take pictures, so I don't edit photos. What is that green I found? Boring. Boring and shitty.
What is it?
It's just it's a mage head piece.
So I'm still leveling up the mastermind skill.
Okay.
So we're up to, I think, like plus 20% damage on everything.
That's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. 2 more levels and we'll get Summon Outsider, and I have no idea what an Outsider is, but it should be good.
Worst case scenario, you spend a few thousand gold and take it back off.
Yeah.
Right or left?
Left, I guess, because I'm already over here.
I would say go right, but...
It's too late. You asked.
We're committed now.
I was talking earlier about my fascination with bad movies. Sometimes I like, because I have subscriptions to, Amazon Prime and Hulu and Netflix and HBO and Starz and like everything, right? So
Right.
I have tons of online streamable movies at my disposal. And man, there are some bad ones out there. And I'm not talking like little indie films where the people who are making it were just not very good at making movies. Like, no offense, little indie guys, but some of you guys are shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like Batman v Superman. It's like, what the hell, man?
I have a special place in my heart for movies based on fighting games. I think I've seen all of them.
The Mortal Kombat, the Street Fighters.
Dead or Alive is a movie now. But yes.
Yeah, so I watched like Green Lantern. Like, like there are so many bad ones out there. It's just amazing.
Also, I think it's one of the Blood Bowl goons. I can't remember which one though. Was actually in film school, and he sent me like a student film. Oh, it was bad. It
Aw.
was so bad.
Oh, that's sad. One of the hardest. So okay, so get this. So I make some stuff. I'm a writer. I do let's plays. I play music. I'm very creative. I can't art for shit, but I'll do a lot of other stuff. I have a really hard time dealing with people who try really, really hard to do something and are just kind of not good at it. Oh, because I don't want to crush their wee little feelings, but they're so bad, and I'm just like, oh, don't.
But you want to be like, okay, it's time for a career change, like real talk.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like, that's what I want to say, but that's not what they want to hear. And even if I said that, I wouldn't change their mind. And if I did change their mind, it would probably not make them happy. Like, they wouldn't. I would not be improving their life by saying that. They'll be happier failing to be an artist, and maybe in 20 years finally realizing they suck. You know. So I have a lot of friends who like actually do produce really great things, and that's super cool, and it's fun to talk to them. But every now and then, someone's like, "Hey, what do you think of this piece of writing?" And I'm like, "It's shit. I'm sorry. You're really bad."
I feel like too, there's a bunch of stuff that encourages that. Like, there's the National Novel Writing Month. Like, yeah, just crank out a novel, any novel in a month. It's fine. Just do it.
I mean, that's not for you're not trying to make good writing. That's to eliminate like writer's block and learn just how to prose shit.
Maybe I'm just bad enough at the arts that I don't even get that then.
Yeah,
But
like that's people aren't writing things in a month and expecting them to be good. They might be surprisingly good, but that doesn't make them like good, you know.
fair enough.
But no, like I write and I'm published and I've won a few little awards. When I say little awards, I mean really little. I don't want to make anyone think, oh really, what award you? No, you don't understand. It was on like some tiny ass blog website, okay? But I mean, I have thousands of people who have read my stuff, and at least
You got a red ribbon at the county fair.
exactly right. Like it's nothing, right? Like it's nothing, but it's at least a handful of people who have read it and been like, yeah, it's great. And I've sold books on Amazon, so whatever.
How many books have you sold on Amazon compared to, let's say, Dr. Chuck Tingle?
I don't know who that is.
Oh my god. It's the internet's favorite writer.
Oh, okay.
You should Amazon him when we're done with this video, and then have a post ready for the thread whenever this video finally goes up.
This is the Tomb of Ramses, which I think has a short ways in it. Oh, hey, boss. Seratun Ka.
I can't. He's too fast.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere.
Shh. God, wow. That's ridiculous.
What, the pets or whatever?
Yeah, so like even my little eyeball is now hitting harder than I am.
Well,
Like, my sword.
It's pumped up by all the pet shit we have.
My sword does nothing compared to the pets.
Yeah,
It's kind of sad.
the Lich
actually.
just took out half that guy's HP, and the Lich only has 6 points into it out of 16.
Yeah, I think at some point in here, once I hit max rogue, I'm gonna go ahead and take a few minutes in a video and completely respec into all summons.
Yeah, and just see how long that gets us before it starts to fall apart.
At least for now. Yeah, like just go all in on like the trap and the eyeball.
Yeah, just trap eyeball and auras, and then stop swinging.
I might see if I can find a bow that doesn't suck.
Yeah, like I don't have the dexterity to use a bow because I don't get any dexterity from either of my masteries.
I get some, but I don't know if it's enough to do anything that doesn't, like I said, doesn't suck.
Tilde, kill that thing, pets.
Oh, it actually worked. Wow, that went way faster.
Oh, there's another one over there. Get that one. Oh, it's so nice. Oh man, I can just let him go free, and then I see like a summoner or something that needs to fucking die, and I can tell him to go kill it.
Ugh. Apparently my dog fell asleep or something, or had a paw fall asleep, so she just shifted and decided that my feet were a great spot to put her face.
There's a battle marker over there. That'll help you be relevant.
Yay, I'm helping again.
That's always hard in these sort of games because it's kind of like D&D, right? Like everyone wants to feel like they're helping, right? No one wants to be like feeling like they're just getting fucking carried.
Yeah, everyone wants to feel important and contribute.
And you don't have to be like the guy, but you don't want to feel like you're not doing anything. And especially for games like these that often has like power curves, you know, you're strong now, then I'm strong, then you might be strong again.
Well, I mean, like there for a while, the pets weren't doing anything.
Yeah,
like,
they were
any
just
of them.
garbage. I was just,
They were just like hanging out.
yeah, I was
and
just following along.
I was killing most things, and now all of a sudden, I guess not all of a sudden, it's been happening for a while, but it seems like all of a sudden since we've just started paying attention again, that they're just like, oh, you have a sword? That's funny.
Yeah, well, especially with the Mastery Shrine too, because there's 3 of them now. Like, so there's that's 50% damage over when I don't have a Mastery Shrine.
50% efficacy increase?
Yeah. And, you know, the thing with having multiple pets is sometimes you actually lose a bit of efficacy because they'll hit the same target, they won't, like, spread out, they'll waste time. Like, something that will have one hit worth left of HP, they'll all run after, chase him down, and hit him, and then run off to something else instead of, you know, like, not doing that. But overall, it's still just way better. They'll let you get some AoE shit eventually, which would be cool.
Yeah, the only thing I've got on the AoE front is my explodey thing on the eyeball. Yeah, Mr. Oh no, there's totally a shrine right inside the door.
I thought there was. I was pretty sure there was. Oh well, whatever. Just keep going for now. What time is it? 4:46. Okay.
Yeah, the video that you had to sacrifice your dinner for is going up today.
Yeah.
Just for reference. So we're, I think, a week behind, or a week ahead on recording.
Yeah, more or less. We have one extra video, which is what allowed us to record like a day late, because Yappa was lazy. I was also lazy, but I'm lazy every time. Every time Yappa's like, hey, you want to record? I'm like, oh, no. Then I get on, then I do.
Then you start playing and you're like, yeah, let's just...
Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, like, once you're playing, it's fine. Like, this is great. Run around, kill shit. I'll play all day, but...
I think there's only a portal just before...
I think it's right before the boss. No, I think there's another floor. There's another floor with shadow monsters on it, and we have to go through that floor. And I think there's a portal at the beginning of that floor. Which I think is at the end of this room.
So many color squares.
I know those guys have a lot of HP too. They take a little while.
And they have a lot of physical resist because they're giant stone statues.
God, that's so much particle effects too. Just like piles of auras.
Glowy parts. I wonder how many different color glowy auras we can get.
I want to know how these pets do in Act 3, because man, I remember like you hit Act 3 and it's just like instantly a fucking wall.
Well, they seem to be doing pretty good so far.
I wish there was a slash dance command. I would do it every single time I stand and wait for my pets to kill everything.
I wish there was an epic sax guy command in this game like there is in Vox.
I still can't believe there was. That was just so great. The only thing that would have made that better is if both players saw it.
If you could do that over your opponent's screen.
Yeah, like you make a great play and you really fuck him over, then you just like slash epic sax guy and he just flies around the screen for 30 seconds.
The command was actually Saxy.
That's great.
By the way,
I got one of my players in my campaign is a bard. He is another one, Skyfire Pendant. I want to pick it up. I'll give it to you in a second. I just want to look at it.
okay. Well, you want to read it off for me?
Lightning damage, electric burn damage, lightning damage, vitality, and
Oh.
total speed. So
I need that one.
it would be like for like a storm guy, or some guy who
Or-
had a lightning damage thing.
Like me, who has lightning and electric burn.
Well, yeah, but is that from skills or is that just from like Zeus's thunderbolt?
That's from skills.
Oh, okay.
I get an electric burn. Like electric burn and electric damage are a big thing with the Dream Mastery.
But yeah,
Well,
anyway.
you can't.
So I got a bard, and he plays a vuvuzela for his instrument because why not? Doesn't matter. And the running gag is like every time he starts to play the vuvuzela, it's like, "What song are you playing?" He's like, "Careless Whisper." Like perfect. Which, if you don't know what Careless Whisper is, go Google it.
Do I need to post a link to it in the when I post the video?
Everyone should know. Most people probably know Careless Whisper just by like reputation, even if not by name. I'm sure you've
Alright.
heard it before. Is there really not a save point before the boss? Whatever.
I
Looks
guess.
like this video's ending with a boss fight. Alright, go get him, doggos. Holy shit, look, this HP disappeared. Oh my god.
This is not how this fight is
Like,
supposed
look
to
at this.
go.
It's just like, what am I doing? I can't. There's so many dogs. That's what he said. I think the dogs are
Oh,
just focusing
but-
on the right one too. They're just like, nah, man, we know which one's real. Kill this fuck.
By the way, those giant pillars of light will completely wreck your shit.
This is great. Like he's shooting up fireballs and locusts, and the dogs are like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, this is not how this fight is supposed to
No,
go.
this is exactly how this fight's supposed to go. And dead. Wow. He killed 2 dogs.
Fight in the shade. Alright, we ready? Oh, you popped it.
No blue. Also, that was Fight in the Shade, is of course a reference to 360. 300, not 360.
360.
360 New Sport.
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I don't think that green thing was probably very good either.
Alright, so let's head back to town real quick, and we'll turn in a portal, and then or we'll turn it in, and then we'll.
Yeah.
That was in Tebby's, right?
I think so, yeah. I went to Valley of Kings, but that was wrong.
And yes, everyone, I know it's pronounced Thebes, but it's more fun to annoy people.
I don't think you know that.
That it's more fun to annoy people,
No, that I don't think you know it's pronounced Thebes.
even though I just.
Yeah,
pronounced it
no, I
Thebes.
don't believe you.
Ooh, blue staff. What'd you get?
What? You got a blue staff? Fuck.
Yeah, what'd
You're
you get?
yellow.
Oh.
I couldn't even hold it. It dropped on the ground because my inventory's full.
Yoink!
Oh, no! What an asshole.
Alright, so we'll go talk to this
You
guy.
defeated the Telkin?
Oh, we killed him again.
Excellent. Perhaps
We have to go to Babylon.
You must get
Babylon?
to Babylon.
More like
Even now,
babble
another
off, 'cause the
Telkin
video's
is
gonna end.
assaulting that city. What is this town
We
that you
can't make it by
Let me
boat,
take a
it's too
look.
far away. But there is apparently an ancient portal that one of those MacGuffins works on. So,
Hey, hold on. 2 skill point reward. Fuck yeah.
alright, still more of the Mastermind, the pet boost.
Yeah, I would keep going until it starts to stop scaling so well.
So now we are at plus 25% total damage, plus 90% health, and 90% energy regen.
Perfect.
God, it's so good.
So good.
Like, we're gonna get up to plus 40% total damage by, like, before we even get into Act 4.
Ritual Charm. It's garbage.
Alright, well, I think that's it for this one. And then next time we will take an ancient portal to Babylon, I guess.
Sounds fun. I'm excited. This is my second
not.
voice.
Yeah, it's, But if the pets keep up like they're keeping on, it might be pretty smooth sailing.
Got another couple points of Lich. I'm getting ready.
Liches make stitches? I don't know.
Kind of.
I think on that terrible note, we're out.